I finally got my hands on the Mezco Doctor Doom, a figure that a lot of people have claimed to be the best 1/12 Doom figure out there, so let's find out. So starting off with the front of the box here, we've got the name of the man himself in all caps, his mask for the front design, the Marvel logo and the 1/12 logo. On the side we've got more titles of the company and figure. Moving on to the back, we've got his name again and pictures of each accessory you get, as well as some cool photos on the bottom. The other side is the same as the other, his name on the top, and a bunch of stuff that no one reads on the bottom. But you guys know the drill by now, we're not here for the box, we're here for the figure and all the good stuff that comes inside. So let's take Doom out of his packaging, and let's get right to it. If you know Mezco, you know you get a shit ton of accessories. So let's start off with the base head, the classic Doom mask in all its goodness. To swap the faceplates, simply pull it off the head. But first, underneath the mask, we've got Victor himself. The next faceplate we've got is one with an angry expression, as you can see by the open mouth and slanted eyebrows. And the last faceplate is a more smooth, modern looking mask than the previous two. For the head sculpt itself though, here we have a more scarred Victor, as you can see along his left cheek and above his right brow. Starting off the hands, we have the good classic fists. Here we have some gripping hands you could use for swords or other things. Next up are some spidey thwipping hands. Just kidding. These are some spellcasting hands for when Doom is feeling mystical. Here we have some open hands, also could be used for spellcasting, and as you can see, there is a peg on the left hand you could use for some effect pieces. Here are some more aggressive open hands, ready to grasp something perhaps. If you ask me though, it looks like he's trying to be scary or act like a cat. Next, we have some more spread out open hands. For your left hand, we have a karate chop saluting like hand. For the right hand, we have a pointing hand so you can accuse people of stuff, as well as a trigger finger hand, which can be used to hold the pistol that comes included. It's a pretty small pistol, but the details on it are pretty insane. Props to Mezco. Around Doom's waist, you have the default belt he comes packaged with, but included is another belt with an extra strap on the right side for some more style. Both belts are also held by tabs on the side. And for your pistol, you also have a holster. It easily opens up and you can place a pistol in without trouble and close the flap. You also get this other small pouch which you can tab onto the two belts. You can also do the same with the holster. And how will you be a master of dark magic without a spell book? It kind of reminds me of the book you get with Articulation Doom. You can open it up and each page actually has a bunch of words I can't understand on them. And just like Atticus, the book has a special little hook thing you can place it on and attach it to the figure's arm so it looks like they're reading it or making it float. You get these two thruster effect pieces that attach to the feet. You just simply peg them in the holes on the feet and boom, Doom flies away. I should have included these while I was talking about the hands, but you get some special effect hands with purple electric looking like magic coming out of the fingers. It's soft plastic, so it won't break easily and can be moved around a little. It's also a little translucent, so it looks good in different lighting. You also get two more magic electric-like effect pieces that are used with the kitty claw hands from before, also made of soft plastic so it can fit on the hands easily. You also get this circular magic effect piece, which the instructions say to take off the hand and slide it onto the forearm, which from the front looks perfectly fine, but once you look at it from the side, I tried fitting a hand in the effect piece first, then attempted to slide it onto the peg like this, which kinda works if you want to take pictures from the side with this effect piece. Here we have a small blasting effect piece which actually connects to the pointing finger hand from before. Just slide it on like so and boom, finger blasting time. The plastic is a little warped on mine so it might look a bit wonky. For your karate chopping hand, we have another effect piece that slides onto the fingers like so and boom, more power. The pistol also gets a little blast effect, although mine didn't really want to cooperate with me. So on the figure itself, the cape is connected via magnets, but for these next accessories we're gonna remove it real quick and move on to the back. These little metal pieces on the back can be removed, so we'll do that real quick and then we'll place these jetpack pieces. I think these are cool and makes it look like the metal plates moved out of the way. For the little jetpacks, we have thruster effect pieces that you connect to the bottom, and once again, you can have Doom fly off. For the last and biggest accessory, we have Doom's power siphon. To connect it, we'll connect the place of Doom's back like we did the others, and we'll use the gripping hands to get a hold of the handles on the front like so. And then boom, we have Doom using his cosmic power siphon, which lights up because Mezco is cool like that. You also have this little screen piece that you connect to the top. I was originally gonna be lazy and not show this, but to turn on the siphon, you'll remove these pieces from the bottom and put in the batteries that Mezco has graciously included. Then just switch it on, press the top button, and voila, siphon on. And of course, you get a cool stand Mezco included according to the figure, and a little bag for all the accessories. That was a lot of f***ing accessories. Alrighty, finally moving on to articulation, you're able to, you can look this far up and this far down, which isn't much. And that's because unlike most other Mezco figures, you don't have an articulated neck for more range. So all the movement you get is from the head peg only. The arms can reach just a little below a T-pose, spin all the way around, you get a bicep swivel that fits in well with the sculpt, your elbow only bends about this far, and you get your standard Mezco wrist movement. When it comes to the body, you do have a diaphragm cut that you can get a little movement from. With the waist joint, you can bend about this far forward. Okay. So as you can see, the peg doesn't actually move, so you won't really be able to get much movement at the waist. Your legs can kick up this high, you do get some thigh swivel, and your knees can only bend this far. No boot cut, but you get some decent movement on the ankles. And unfortunately, no toe articulation. So, does the Mezco Doom have crazy articulation? No, but that's fine. Doom is a more sophisticated guy, not some crazy acrobat. So like I say a lot of the time, I think the articulation you get works well for the character. Not to mention, majority of this figure is made of die-cast, so he's pretty hefty, and I can only imagine it would be hard to add more articulation to all this. Moving on to the size comparison, here we have Doctor Doom with the Mezco Wolverine and Atticus Doom. For once, Wolverine looks short compared to another figure, but like I always say, still too tall. Here he is with the amazing Yamaguchi Captain America and Iron Man, which I guess now you can technically say is also Doctor Doom. Here's Doom with the Mayfix Gambit and Ben Reilly reissue. Here we have the SH Figuarts Deadpool and Jada Toys Fei Long. And lastly, for some more Marvel villains, here we have Doom with the Marvel Legends King in Black 2-pack, Null and Venom. Still some of the tallest figures I own. I want to start off by saying this figure feels extremely premium. As soon as you pick it up, it's so hefty and just feels great to have in hand. No other figure I have compares to it. And obviously, that's due to the die-cast metal the figure is primarily made of. The articulation you get works well for Doom. You can hit all those hard-ass poses Doom be hitting in the comics. And the accessories you get is plenty. You'll have no problem setting Doom up in dozens of different poses. Now, I don't own any of the Marvel Legends Doctor Doom figures, but I think it's safe to say this is the only Doom you need, and that's expected with the price point of this figure. If you're a big Doctor Doom fan, I think you 100% need to get this figure ASAP. And even if you're not the biggest fan of the character, I don't think you'll regret buying it at all. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. Leave a comment on what figure you'd like me to review next. If you found this review helpful, consider leaving a like to help out the channel, and subscribe for future reviews on more figures. I'm also going to start being more active on my Instagram, so if you'd like to see more pictures of all these figures I review plus more, make sure to go follow me there. And as always, see you guys later, and have a great time collecting.
Just remember all caps when you spell the man name.